I'm cutting you off, and we are going with Doctor Strange.
This is where me and him disagree.
I've only seen the movie once, to be fair. I hear it's good. I mean, I've watched it. I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was any better than any of the other origin movies that we have up there.
I can't remember on my list exactly, but I want to say mine was, I moved Doctor Strange up to like 7 or 6.
I had him in like 15.
Yeah.
So we're in the middle here.
I don't know why. It's been on Netflix. I'm not sure if it still is, but it's been on Netflix for a while. And I watched it like 4 or 5 times. And I don't know. I really enjoyed it. At first, when I first saw it in the studio, and yeah, my studio that I privately watch. I don't know why I saw it in a studio, but I remember leaving. I'm like, yeah, that was good. I don't know. I'll have to watch that again.
You're saying I don't know a lot in these descriptions.
But when I watched it again,
do you know?
I did know that it was number 7.
The studio.
You just gotta watch it in the studio.
You know,
if you watch
the
it
studio.
in the theater.
We're gonna have to cut this.
In a theater. I go into
what is happening?
I don't know.
Yeah, you keep saying that. Can we have a counter for every time he says that? Bing, bing.
How many times has it been?
It's been a lot.
No, I don't know. This guy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put Civil War up there.
Oh God, I can't tell you how much I disagree with you.
What would you put ahead of it?
Ahead of it?
Yeah.
Do you mean behind it?
Well, I mean, ahead of it means that it's better.
I'll tell you what I've got. Age of Ultron, I've got Thor the Dark World, I've got Iron Man 2.
That are better than this.
No.
That are worse?
Yes.
Really? You were just arguing this movie down here.
Right. But it plays like an Avengers film because there are so many people in it. You can put it on the board. We're already talking about it.
Alright.
So, I enjoyed Civil War because it was, like I said, played like an Avengers film. It introduced Spider-Man. It introduced Black Panther too, didn't it?
No. Did it? I thought that was in...
It introduced Black Panther. It introduced the new characters. Ant-Man, well, that was his first time getting with the Avengers crew, which was cool. That big fight scene where they're all fighting each other I thought was really epic. And then the ending, there was a second. And it's hard to fool people like you and I when we're nerds and we know this stuff and we know how movies work and we know how big studio films work and you're...
Studio.
Like, we know we're not going to... We know they're not going to kill Iron Man there. And I knew that. And in that end fight scene, I still thought maybe they were going to kill Iron Man there. I mean, it was a beating. I mean, now the reason behind all that...
Yeah, that's why it's so...
Cap is defending his middle school friend... Yeah. Against his new college friends. His relationship with Bucky, it bothers me. Yeah. Like, why does he keep defending this guy? It's like...
That's been gone for so long.
Right.
And then comes back and is trying to kill you and your friends.
And he murdered your new friend's parents, but you're still going to defend it. Yeah. I just don't get it. Like, hey, you're my new friend, and it's like my buddy from elementary school killed your parents, but I'm going to defend that guy.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
And I felt like, I agree, adding those characters and everything, it's cool. It was just a cover-up of such a bad plot. That's why I don't like it. It's like, oh man, this movie doesn't make sense and it's stupid. What can we do? Let's throw in Spider-Man. Let's throw in Black Panther. So, I just have a problem with it.
I think, as a whole, it was good. Because of all those things, the stupid Bucky... Cap relationship doesn't ruin the entire movie for me. Although I also think that the whole reason for the Sokovia Accords, I thought that was kind of stupid too.
Yeah.
Some lady just tells Iron Man, "Hey, you killed my son," and he's just like, "Whoa,
yeah,
we need
he's
control.
Never thought of that before
limits."
As giant buildings fall, and he's never been like, "Man, glad that all of those big buildings were empty."
Yeah, so, I thought that was a little drastic for him to just change his mind.
Next?
Yep, I do. Okay. I sure do.
I think next is Thor the Dark World.
I loved it.
Yeah, I mean, it was good.
People really tip on lists I've seen, they have this way lower, like down in the late teens. It's not good to most people, but I thought Malekith was fine as a villain. That introduced the ether, which I think ended up being... Yeah. Anyway, that stone gets introduced here. That's the one.
I'm holding it. What stone was
You and Star-Lord can hold Infinity Stones?
Me and Chris Pratt are the same person.
But like Loki, again playing that tweener character,
Yeah.
kind of goes more to the good side in this one. And then when he dies, whoa! I mean, like I felt it. It hurt, and the whole rest of the movie, I was like, oh my god, I have to watch this film without Loki.
Yeah.
But
he likes Loki more than me.
I love.
I
Loki.
didn't really feel it that much.
But then in the end, when he's just sitting upon that throne. Anyway, I thought it was better than most people give that movie credit
this
for.
should be next.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go with as well.
Okay.
This is another movie. Yeah, and Iron Man 2 gets a lot of bad publicity.
But I can almost see why.
I agree that Mickey Rourke is okay as... I mean, Whiplash is just... He's not a great villain.
I don't know. He's just a person.
Right, but I think... I don't remember the guy that plays Justin Hammer, but I thought he was a cool, cocky villain.
I mean, he played like an arrogant little prick.
Right, he did really well.
So
I'll tell you, Don Cheadle is introduced as War Machine in that, as opposed to Terrence Howard in the first one, but Don Cheadle does a fantastic job.
I really wonder if Terrence Howard really regrets.
He says, I read an interview, he says he doesn't.
Really?
But what
That's
a loser.
a lie.
He's a liar.
Yeah, that's a liar.
But yeah, I thought Cheadle was fantastic. My favorite part of this is Black Widow. And not only is Black Widow phenomenal and like a complete just... My gosh, it's so hard not to say words I shouldn't say.
Like that?
It's the one.
Okay.
But I'll tell you, she's so good.
They really missed making her movie early on.
It's true.
I don't know why they didn't, but they really should have. And I'm not saying right after this movie.
After Winter Soldier, they
I
should
don't
have
think
made
it's
her movie.
too late exactly. I mean,
It
it
is,
might be.
and they're going
they're
to.
doing the show, right?
No, she's getting a movie. Like,
She's
it's
getting a movie.
official.
Oh, I thought she was getting
2020.
a show. Who's getting the show? Oh,
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch is getting the show. But yeah, Black Widow, they missed the boat on that. Because there was a time when I was like, I'm absolutely going to see that movie. And right now, I don't care if she dies in Endgame.
I own Age of Ultron. Don't know where it's at.
If you
We've been
have it,
wanting
would
to
you
watch
please
it for
return
so
it?
long. Yeah, please.
We just want to watch it again.
I remember it being really good. I don't know.
I liked Spader as Ultron. I thought Ultron was a better villain than a lot of people think. Really liked the introduction of Scarlet Witch. Didn't care for Quicksilver because the one in the X-Men universe is so good.
He really is. I love the actor in the X-Men universe.
Yeah.
And I hope if he continues as a character, they bring that one over.
Evan Peters. And if they don't make Scarlet Witch Magneto's daughter, I'm going to have...
Well, I mean, what's his name? He's, his son, right?
Right.
So that would be cool in the new movie if they, come together and they're
But then how do you explain the other Quicksilver?
I don't know. How does X-Men explain anything? They just create a movie to cancel it out.
Anyway, no, we didn't even defend this at all.
Ah.
I liked Age of Ultron. I said I liked Ultron. They introduced Vision, Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, they really made
stupid.
Vision a pretty powerful character.
And then they really dropped that.
What's it called? Infinity War. He really kind of leveled off there.
I will say that I'm partial to the movies that have more of the characters. So that's a lot.